let's go over the syllabus for our class this semester. You'll notice that I have a course description and everything typical like every other syllabus. Things I want you to remember about this syllabus are my email address. I mentioned it to you in the Getting Started video, but that is the best way to get a hold of me. I'm in my office quite often. I put varied office hours, but I'm in my office most of the time, and I check email all day long, at least 2 or 3 times a day, and I try to when I get home at night as well. So if it's urgent, remember to put urgent in the subject line. Now, a couple things I want to highlight. Student responsibilities. This is a graduate class. I want you to make sure that it is you that is doing all your work. I shouldn't have to say that, but in this day and age I do, and I apologize. I hope that it doesn't undermine any of you, but make sure that your work is your work, not someone else's. Do not plagiarize. You'll be asked a little bit about that on your Get to Know You quiz. Do not copy and paste somebody else's. Make sure it's your work, your reflections, your thoughts, your work. Remember, please, to put everything in Blackboard. I have so many emails, and do not put it as a Word document in my email. Put it as a Word document in the attachment. I would prefer a Word document rather than a PDF, because then I can correct it, edit it online, and send it back to you quite easily. Late submissions not accepted. Everything is open. You can do it plenty of time in advance. I do also know, though, that life happens. I have 4 children and 1 husband, and life happens sometimes with me as well. So if that is the case with you, please don't make it every single week. But if you can talk to me before the deadline, that'd be great, and we'll work something out. Make sure everything's in APA format. If you don't know about APA format, this is a great opportunity to either get the book and learn about it or look online, so that everything is double-spaced, 12-point font. I don't necessarily need it to be Times New Roman, but double-spaced is so much easier to read for these old eyes of mine on the computer all day, every day. Specifically with references and citations, that's where I see most of the problems and errors with students, and I will post a little video or a PDF or something that will help you with that as well. And then make sure, this last part, make sure that you've proofread. Look for all the grammatical errors and the spelling errors so that I don't have to do that. This is a graduate course, and writing skills are paramount. You need to be able to know how to write without spelling things wrong or grammatical errors. Now, if you see this course outlined, it's subject to change. I doubt it will, but there's always something that goes on that could change things. Don't think it will. As I've said a couple times already in this course, everything is open already. This first week we'll just get to know you. I want you to watch the video that shows you a little bit about the course. I want you to watch this video that goes through the syllabus, and then there is a quiz that I'll put on next week on Tuesday, because all of you will have replied to each other's discussions by Sunday. All right, and I'll get that up. Regardless of whether that has happened or not, your Week 2, Module 1 will open up on the 15th. They'll always open up on Sunday at midnight, so you'll have that Sunday to work on it if you've got it done previously. Now, you have 3 full weeks for every single module, all right? If you happen to get this module assessment due, and you finish it prior to the 5th of February, this next module will open. So if there is a time that you want to do something ahead of spring break and get everything done, then you're welcome to do that. But these modules don't open up until you finish the assessment before. Now, for some of you who do not finish the assessment on time, the module will still open up. But remember, I do not take late work. So you'll also notice at the end of this semester I've given 1 full week where there is nothing assigned. This final exam will open up on the 16th of April, regardless of what has been done in the class, and you have 2 full weeks and part of this week to finish it. There will be a written portion and a multiple choice portion. Now, this will open up as soon as you've completed Module 4 assessment. So as soon as you've completed the activities for Module 4, this will open up. If that happens to be way up here in March, more power to you. Just remember, it is very difficult for me to grade them if every single one of them have come in 1 month. So be patient with my grading if you're getting things in way ahead of time. So as to not make this too much longer of a video, we're already at 5 minutes, and I apologize for that, but hang with me, please. Each module, discussions. 4 modules, 4 discussions. 4 modules, 4 learning assessments. 4 modules, 4 annotated bibliographies. There are 3 other assignments. Get to know you and a syllabus quiz that I'll post next week. A nursing home visit and reflection. Now I will explain that a little bit more when the time comes, as well as an interview paper, a written paper there that I will explain also. The grading policy, 90 and above is an A, 80 and above, 80 to 89 is a B, those typical things. All of this here, this fine print, please read it. This academic integrity, I will have you go to that website for the quiz. It's all about plagiarism and why it is important and why we as professors believe in it and expect it from our students. One last thing that I want to pull out of this syllabus is the evaluations. My class is always improving, is always morphing into something else, and I'm modifying it with every concern that you may have, or I can't think of the word. I apologize. Any suggestion that you may have, that you may give, I always take those into consideration. And so by the end of the semester, I'll be giving extra points to fill this out. But please fill these out so that I know how to improve my course for the next semesters. All right? Enjoy